Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Monday Sit Rep. We got a little lighter load this week because we're making room for some of the Project Ukraine stuff, which, if you didn't hear, as of last Thursday has cleared $40,000 in donations, so props to everyone who has had a hand in that endeavor. In an additional note, we also have our grand opening event pages up and ready to go, so if you've been interested as to exactly what is going down in San Diego on the 9th and in Vallejo on the 16th, all of that information now available on social media and on our website as well, so make sure to check that out because we're looking forward to seeing all of you there. Otherwise, let's jump in and take a look at what's back on brickmania.com. All right, Brickmaniacs, let's dive into some builds here. I'm going to start with the restock pre-order this week, which is the Phalanx weapon system designed by Mary Wilson. This was a cool breakthrough of a kit because it had been kind of in existence in some various brick-built forms around the Brickmania design room for quite a while, and then finally came to fruition upon getting that official license and then expanding our 3D print capabilities. So as you can see, there's some nice cross-printed elements on the sides there that make up the build. Yes, I am steering it using this cool play function on the base block, I suppose, is the way to put it, the base system for this. But the build itself comes with, like I said, the printing you can see there. There's this Brick Arms feed belt that goes around it, and then this front area here is all integrated 3D printing with the Lego system. As you can see, it can move up and down, although most of the time you'd see them pointing up like this, as it is an aerial defense system. But like I said, that 3D print here, this does spin, does everything it should do, just really, really clean looking, and ultimately gave this model what it needed to be able to come into kit form, because that detail is something that really just comes together and obviously gives it that super iconic look. So the CIWS back on pre-order on brickmania.com. Let's move now into just our straight up restocks, starting with the M4a1 Sherman, which is kind of still our classic army builder configuration of this tank right now. A really nice update as well. And then just kind of what you need if you want to have your quote-unquote regular Shermans all lined up and ready to rock here. So good army builder kit, nice updates, some various cross-element printing here, as you can see on the turret itself. Most of the details you need to just kind of do the base build are all printed, and then there are options for stickers on the side if you want to have certain names for your tanks or add a little bit of customization that way. Always nice to have, but I love the update that front sloping armor has on this build. Really nice looking. I think that front wheel gear, was new on this build as well. So a good solid model, and it's built like a tank. I mean, it is strong. It's kind of one of those sandbox kits, so it is ready to rock and handle whatever you're going to throw at it mission wise. So the M4a1 Sherman back restock, no restock pre-order here. This one is just ready to ship, so go ahead and get it. We also have the Renault back as well, which is just, I mean, it's adorable. Let's just call it what it is. It's absolutely wonderful. Nice little update by Mary here with some really cool printed elements. You can see that crate on the side, as well as the insignia on the back there. And then there are hatches in the front as well. Not to mention the iconic opening rear French hatches here as well. And then this teeny little muzzlelet that does allow you to elevate and depress along with your spinning turret, which does need to have its doors closed to be able to spin, but still, there we go. But still will do so. And like I said, I mean, look at this thing. It's like something out of the steampunk era, which I suppose World War I does have a lot of crossover with that, so that would make a ton of sense. But I love the camo scheme, just everything about it. Really nice, solid build. I mean, if I was going to own a World War I tank out of the Brickmania lineup, this would probably be it. One, because of the price point, and two, because it's super solid and iconic of the era as well. And so it's just got a lot to love about it. And I did think it came with a minifigure as well, but I didn't get one with mine, so that's very possible that it just came out of the GHQ functionally. Check that product page for more details there. And then finally, it is the last return of the version 1 Modern Marine Rifleman. Now, I'm sure you guys are a little surprised to see these back, considering that we do have the V2s rolled out and ready to rock. Well, that is because our San Diego location is right across from a Marine base, and the Marines want their Marines in whatever forms they can get their hands on. So we want to do one final batch with a big portion of them heading out to San Diego to be stocked in that store, but we also are going to make a couple more left, or a couple available online in the various flesh tones again. So if this is on your bucket list, if this is one of the figures in the V1 form that you didn't pick up, and maybe you've got a V2 one, this is your final chance to be able to go pick those up. So be sure to do so, because they are now back in action on brickmania.com, along with a decent supply of perfect calibers, so let's take a closer look at those right now. All right, so we've got a nice selection of perfect caliber brick arms back online. We do have the perfect caliber BAR as well as the BAR gunner back online. We just didn't have a copy for our minifigure segment. We also have that M1 Grand, the M27 IAR Tactical, and the M4 SOP mod, all restocked on brickmania.com. All right, Brickmaniacs, that'll just about do it for a Monday sit rep. Remember to plan your trip for those grand openings because we're very much so looking forward to seeing you guys all out there. Going to have exclusive minifigures, t-shirts, brick badges, specials, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a dang good time in both of those locations, so make sure you join us there. Otherwise, that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching.